What's going on, y'all? Ellis Winnie Houston Entertainment. And today, or should I say multiple days, this is probably going to be a little series actually. So we have a list of things we need to fix on the Vette. As you can tell, it's raining outside and I'm in a shop right now. We're going to do the oil pan gasket. It's going to be the upper one. We have to literally take apart the whole front subframe and everything, take off the wheels, brakes, all kind of crap like that. So far we've got the hood off, and next step, we're gonna get the car all jacked up, put on homemade jack stands that we made and everything, and hopefully this is not that hard of a process, but I know it's a long process, so stay tuned, y'all. All right, so let's excuse the sound again in the background, the rain. We're on the jacking up part, but it is very difficult because the car is actually very low. So we've got it on 2 blocks of wood on each side, and we're going to lift it up in the back with the forklift. And that's one of the props of actually having a father who works for this shop. But so yeah, we've got that both lifted up on blocks of wood. Now we're gonna try and lift this up from the back, and hopefully this works out perfectly. And after that, we're gonna put those wheel blocks, or not wheel blocks, but basically like a jack stand. We're gonna put that under the back tire, and then we're gonna get the front jacked up next as well. All right, we're jacking it up right now. I'm making sure it's not falling off anywhere. There we go, working perfectly. We're almost there. We should have it almost cleared by now. All right, let's try. All right, stop. Throw it under there. Jeez, this thing is high up in the ground. Just gonna go ahead and get the other side. There we go. Luckily, these cars are lighter in the back. There we go. That's money, dude. I'll catch you on the next segment. All right, finally, after 10 minutes only, the car is finally fully on jack stands. We have it lifted up high enough to where we can work and safe enough. And time to get to work. First, we're gonna drop all the oil out the engine, and then we'll get to doing the wheels, tires, and all that good stuff, basically. So this oil drain plug doesn't want to come out, and we have to get the big impact.
We're not asking anymore, we're telling.
Done.
Done. Oh wait, it's still the drain plug, we gotta get it.
Yeah, gotta be careful with it.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. You think this oil is gonna spill out the back because the jack is in the way? And then let's just move the jack for the meantime.
Okay, alright.
Alright, so now that we've got everything going, we're taking the wheel assembly off. Basically, all of this is coming off. And I'm working on the sway bar on that side and this side, and he's working on this so far. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
All right, so we got the whole wheel assembly done, just like this on both sides. And now we're about to start touching motor mounts, basically, so we can get the subframe down. But in order to touch motor mounts, we got to hold the motor up. So we went ahead, found the bolt, got that in there, and we're using the alternator bolt as well. Got it strapped up, and who needs an engine hoist or whatever you want to call it? Well, we got this set up. I just threw a little 2x4 through the middle so it could be parallel. and use the forks and the forklift, of course. But next up, we're just gonna go ahead and unbolt all the what am I saying? Unbolt all the bottom bolts, subframe bolts, and get to basically trying to work the oil pan out. All right, so if you take a look under, we have the jack ready. We're dropping the subframe now, and we're just making sure we got all the bolts, but we're gonna go ahead and lift the engine a little bit more, and then we'll get to the oil pan bolts that are holding it on and everything, and we'll update you in the next segment. A little bit more. All right. Hey y'all. Here it comes, here it comes. Boom.
Yes, sir.
Make sure I'm not messing up anything. Oh yeah, come to daddy. No sensor.
Slayer.
Yes.
Come to Papa.
We worked so hard for this. Or should I say me?
What?
No, I'm playing. Oh, it's out! Let's take a cold start.
Yeah, let's do a cold
Hey,
start.
there goes the dipstick. I never saw like where the dipstick goes. It's there. Oh, that's so cool. And wow, the oil pan looks really clean.
Yeah?
I was not expecting that, but as you can see, I don't know if can you see it, Matt?
Yeah.
The gasket is up and it's leaking. That's exactly where I believe all the leaking was starting from,
Yeah,
and then traveling everywhere. So we'll go ahead and pull this bad boy out. They got me looking like a real mechanic out here, but we got the oil pan out, as you see. This is the problem, the upper oil pan gasket, bad. We're gonna go ahead, take this off. There's little rivets in here holding on the rest of them, but we're gonna take it off, clean up all the edges, clean this out, brake cleaner, or we might throw it in the, forgot what it's called, but the parts washer. We might throw it in there. But we also got to get under there and clean out all those surfaces, edges, and little by little, we'll hopefully get this done tonight. Maybe. My brother Matthew is going ahead cleaning it out. This is the parts washer for all like the drive shafts and all the parts that we use to build drive shafts here. Already. Pan was pretty decently clean though. Very surprised about that. Alright, so we've got the oil pan all cleaned up and everything. We've got the brand new Felt Pro gasket on there. Of course, we put the RTV on there. We've got the underside cleaned up. We've got that. It's all ready to go back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide under the car and get under there, and hopefully this just goes right back up where it needs to be perfectly how it was before. All right, so the oil pan is on and it's all bolted up. Got everything ready to go. Next up, put the subframe back up, but first we're going to just go ahead and have fun with this brake cleaner and get this all cleaned up under here, because the oil leak caused a lot of damage. We finally did it. Me and my brother. Shout out to my brother, Matthew Rancher. And go follow him at matt.rntch or something like that. Matt Ranch on Instagram. Big shout out to him. Couldn't have done this without him. Honestly, that boy was carrying the team, but we both got it done. And he liked to say he carried. So shout out to Matt again. But as you can see, we're all done here. That's a bunch of dirt from brake cleaner, oils, sweat, tears, all kind of crap. We got the car down. We had finished up everything, finished putting on the wheels, tires, the whole steering assembly, all kind of stuff. Got the hood back on, and we're looking clean again. I just need to wash it. Oh, I also, if you're going to check out in a separate video, I also fixed the window and got the whole new window motor assembly and everything in there. The car is running beautiful so far. All I did was reverse it, but I mean, I started it, let it sit idle for like 5 minutes. I'll let y'all know how it's running when I'm driving it. I'll probably do a driving clip as well, but that wraps up the end of this oil pan gasket change. This is the upper oil pan gasket on a 1999 C5 Corvette. And shout out to Rock Auto for getting the gasket there and perfect timing. And yeah, y'all, that ends it. Check out my other videos. I'll catch you later. Hope you comment, like, subscribe, share my videos, please. The channel's doing actually very well. We're gaining subs and everything, and little by little we'll make it and get monetized, and you know, I'll be able to put more and more and more into my videos, and we're growing, y'all. So thanks for watching and have a good night.